So for my survey about assessing emotion and behavioral understanding, I start out with an explanation for what I want the students to do in the survey. And this survey is really addressing elementary students within the special education field that have autism spectrum disorder or some other form of disorder that would hinder them from being able to recognize emotions in others. So it starts out with asking the student to rate how confused they are when they feel they're talking to people on a scale of 1 to 4. I used a scale of 1 to 4 so that students can pick 3 just to say they feel in the middle, feel like some way in the middle. They have to lean one way or the other. And then I also talked about like how confused they could feel when they are talking about how someone feels and how they feel about their own emotional control. And then I asked just some short answer questions to see kind of where the students are at in terms of what they already know and then also what an emotion is. And then at the bottom I asked them to describe how they feel to see, one, if they understand how they feel, and two, if they can kind of gauge what an emotion is. And then over here I had 3 people take my quiz, and I get percentages as to who rated themselves 1, 2, 3, or 4 on each question, get to see what the other responses were in the short answer section, and it even gives me a chart as to how someone felt at a certain time. So overall, it really allows me to have a grasp for what my students' understandings are before, and then my next tool will show how they understand after.